What's up, and welcome back to Real Talk Reality TV. Let's jump right into this week's episode of 90 Day Fiance. Jonathan and Fernanda. Such a sweet couple. I like this couple. So right off the bat, what do you guys think about this couple? Do you guys like this couple? I'm personally rooting for them. But let's continue. All right, so it starts off with Jonathan stopping at this restaurant or eatery place to meet up with his friend Steven. And this is after Jonathan has gotten off work. So he wanted to meet up with Steven just to unwind and talk to him about everything that's been going on. And Steven also states that, he has concerns. So while they are really just kind of getting started and talking, Fernanda is calling. Jonathan is, I'm not trying to say ignoring it. I'm not sure if he's he states later that he was telling her where he was and that I guess he'll be home soon. So Fernanda has called and texted a few times. Jonathan ends up leaving earlier than planned because of this. So now it's the next day. Fernanda is still upset. She ends up talking to Jonathan about how she's feeling, and Fernanda is just really upset. So her point is that she's there all day long, and it's already hard enough to be there all day waiting for Jonathan. Okay, and then Jonathan has said that he works 14-hour days. Fernanda doesn't have any friends or family out there. She's not necessarily doing anything. I did hear mention of her going to college. I believe Jonathan is paying for her to go to college, but she has no social life. So she's waiting all day for him, and it bothered her that he stopped to have drinks with a friend instead of going right home to her. That was just an hour longer that she had to wait for him. And so she got upset about that. She feels that Jonathan should go right home to her, because she's waiting all day for him as is. Jonathan, his point is that he needs friends to talk to about everything that's going on. He's having these long work days. He's doing these preparations to marry Fernanda. He has kind of a strained relationship with his mother, trying to figure that out. There's just things going on, and he just wants to stop and have a drink for support. So I feel both of their points. I do. It's tough. Now the thing about, I'm just going to say this, Fernanda, she is young, but same time, so mature and so wise. She's actually maturing Jonathan, so I'm not going to bash her for her age, because that was mentioned by his friend Steven and stuff, and Jonathan's mother seems to think that she's too young. I personally feel that she would be a good wife. So again, I'm rooting for them. What do you guys think? Let me know. So anyway, they end up going back and forth. It's emotional. She's really upset. And Jonathan is like, I'm trying my hardest. Cut me some slack. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing that for you. He's naming off material stuff. And Fernanda's like, it's the little things that count. It's the time, the interactions with each other, time spent loving each other. So because they're like on different pages with this little argument they're having, Fernanda gets frustrated and she is just like, she can't do it. She's at the closet, like attempting to pack her stuff. Jonathan is like, hold on. What more can I do? Like, are you serious? I'm really trying. And she just feels that Jonathan just doesn't get it. So she actually tells him, I want to go back home. I'm sorry. And Jonathan is still like, oh my goodness, all of this because I went out with my friend for 45 minutes for a drink. Really? So they kind of separate. He goes into the kitchen. She calls her dad. She tells her dad, we had a fight. I want to go back to Mexico. Her dad is like, think about this, just stop and think. And Jonathan is in there making a drink, like stressed out. You can't deny the love that these two have for each other. I think it's just really sweet what I'm seeing happen to Jonathan because of this relationship and how he really loves this girl. It's bringing out intense emotions out of both of them. And that's basically it, you guys. A quick summary about what happened in this episode with Jonathan and Fernanda. What are you guys' thoughts? Do you like them as a couple? Are you rooting for them? Do you think she's too young? Or do you think that she's mature for her age, like I think she is? She was definitely raised with good values and morals. She's a very good person. I really like them. So what's your thoughts? Comment down below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and hit that bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new one. And that is it. Till the next one, you guys. Peace.